I don't know if my mic is unmuted. Well, it's whatever. If they can hear you, but not me. Plump, womp, womp. Did I? Hold on, I'm dumb and I didn't. Can they hear me on the broadcast? I don't know. No, it says my mic is working. Okay, no, my mic's working. Okay, everything is okay. My mic is working just fine. Okay, I am on YouTube under Like Lucifer, unless I got my YouTube name wrong. I don't think I did though. Hold on, if I'm streaming I should probably turn off copyrighted music. Hold on. That would probably be a smart decision, don't you think? Don't you think it would be very intelligent, for me to, you know, where's, fuck, where'd they put it? Where'd they put my streamer stuff? Where'd they put my streamer stuff? Where'd they put it? What the fuck? Where'd they put streamer stuff? Did they get rid of the streamer settings? What? Hello? Is it, can I only get a look at it in game? Oh. What did he stop? Huh? Oh. What happened? I'm confused. Huh? Okay. Alright. Are you watching? Are you in the stream? Do I can link it to you if you can't find it. Okay, I link it. Sure. Copy link. Hold on, I'm open brain. And I'm fucking slow because I'm doing this with one hand. There you go. Go watch. Yippee! It is there, and I am streaming. Alright, we're gonna start a new game. I'm gonna skip the opening cutscene because it really doesn't do anything. So there's an opening cutscene that doesn't do anything but recap the story of the previous game. Do you know the story of the previous game or no? Do you need that recap?
Whoa. Hold on. 1 second.
Oh.
The audio for both, like, what is it?
Oh, it's big.
You can hear it on the
Oh.
screen.
Oh, you just turned down the volume. Just mute the volume. I was about to say, just mute it. No, you're fine. Just have no sound. Nice. Alright, so. Okay. So, what was I saying? Okay, we're gonna start a new game. Do you want me to skip one of the opening cutscenes because it does nothing for the game but recap the story of the last game? Do you want to skip? Well, it doesn't add to this game's story unless you don't know the previous. Do you know the previous? It doesn't really tell you much. It literally just tells you, oh, vault key was found. Now we go open vault. Yeah, all it tell you. So do you want me to skip it or no? Okay, we watch. Normal. Operation. Okay, we play. Can you hear the game? Actually, no, you can't. But look, read the subtitles. Read the subtitles. Go, girly. Read those subtitles. Read. Yes.
Borborlands in search of secret alien treasure. My father told me tales of vault hunting when I was but a little Marcus boy.
man.
Started it.
Man, you sound just like Marcus.
Maybe old man is still
The character narrating this?
because they may be a root.
You
Just
don't,
to
but
let
shh,
you
shh,
know, these
shh.
new
No, you don't. But let me compliment you.
Her name is Lilith,
Oh,
and she is a hero, savior
you're
of
a
Pandora
Pandora
a
dozen times over.
Lilith is recruiting a team to hunt for a map. A map that leads to vaults all over the galaxy. But she is not the only one. Dark forces have gripped the borderlands. A new threat, unlike anything the galaxy has seen before. My story begins right here on Pandora, with our new Vault Hunters, their siren leader, and, most importantly, me.
Alright, this is where you're gonna learn about the characters. You ready to learn about the characters that will be playing as? Alright, you're gonna meet her boys. You pay close attention to the characters because you can decide who I play this playthrough. Yeah, decide who I play. Re-
Oh, yeah, that's also very good. Gearbox, software, Telltale. It's Telltale, right? This is a Telltale game.
No, it's a Gearbox game. Telltale does have a game for this series, but
Ah,
this is not one of them. This is one of the main games. There's text that you'll have to read in this, but it's only for the character introduction, so you know who they are. Don't worry, I know their names by heart, but you probably won't.
no, this is the first time I'm seeing it. I think I took the bomb. You left me. Black. What was it say? Black soap. Moses.
Mose. Her actual name's Mozera.
What the fuck? The heck? Amara. Siren. Oh.
Alright.
We're gonna go Borderlands. This is the third one?
Yeah.
I haven't even seen the first and second one.
Shh, don't worry about it.
It's a beautiful day, full of opportunity. So, who's coming? Siren warrior
No.
from mortality.
Alright.
Fierce, powerful,
I'm gonna
could
go
commit
grab it from my mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh gosh. Alright, hold on. I'll be there. Is it on super pause?
Well, it's basically paused. Yeah, okay. Nothing happens until I select a character. Okay, speedrun. Speedrun.
Cancel. Pause.
Speedrun.
Cancel. Let me get it.
Speedrun. George.
I thought the Georgia. I was all over there. Not really. I was like, hey, can I have your dog? Oh yeah. And I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm just confused half asleep.
Oh,
She's like, oh yeah.
that's fair. Very real.
Yeah. What it? What okay. Towards your phone. Hold on. It's George. What?
I'm dead. I'm dead. I died. No. Okay. Alright. Who am I playing? You saw what they do. What? Who am I playing?
Which one's the best?
I don't know, man.
Oh.
They're all good in their own right. Just depends on which one you think you want to see the gameplay of more.
I mean, the girl caught a bullet in the air.
Oh.
Caught a bullet. That guy has like clones or something.
So,
Remember the book?
so Fleck is the Beastmaster. He has little animal companions. Zane has clones and drones and a bunch of. He's just gun guy. Amara is the siren. She's the siren. She has magic powers. And then Mose has a giant mech. Mose has a mech. She has a mech. She has a mech called Iron Bear, and he's her best friend.
A mech or
A mech.
oh, I thought you said a giant neck, and I was like, what?
Yes, that's what I. No.
He's Mr. What is it? Stretchy dude. What's his
Oh
name?
no, she's got a mech, a mecha.
Stretchy man from Marvel.
Yes, indeed.
No, not Marvel. What the hell?
I don't know, man. But yeah. So who you want to see? Who do you think? I can go into detail about their things, but there isn't really much to say about most of them, honestly. Flack's the only one that I really have a lot to say about, but that's because he has different pets. He has like 4 pets. He has.
Like,
So Flack. They have a jabber, which is just a monkey, a spider ant, which is exactly what it sounds like. And they have a skag, which is a dog with a demogorgon face. Um, and then they also have my personal favorite, a loader bot, which is just a robot. It's a Hyperion robot, which is one of the companies in the game.
he's got them all. It's a Pokemon guy. Oh my god. We gotta get it for the dog. Fleck is for the dog. Just Fleck. Fleck. Fleck.
You want Flack? You want Flack? Is that what you said? Oh, I zoned out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Fleck.
Alright.
He seems like
Yes. They are very silly. I've been using the wrong pronouns for them. By the way, they're non-binary and I forgot. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. They're non-binary.
Someone survived the attack.
But yeah, they have a big coat. That's how you know they're non-binary.
Andy's
They're one of the only two. They're one of also if you don't know about the sexuality of the characters, well, we don't really know two of them's confirmed sexuality, but we have like hints at what they're attracted to. So Flack is non-binary. We don't have a confirmed sexuality for them, but they are non-binary. We know their gender. Then there's Zane. Zane is male, but he's pansexual and polyamorous. So he's obviously better. No, I'm kidding. And then there's Mose, who is not canon, but is probably just a straight up lesbian because she is down bad for Amara. She is so down bad for Amara, which is the siren. Why are you blue?
He is adorable. His robot.
Ba ba ba. Alright, time to make myself look pretty. Look at my three-toed feet. Look, not my butt. Only one of my feet is two. Why is only one of my feet three clawed? Why am I wearing a shoe on that one?
The other one has toes.
That one has a shoe. Oh,
Underneath it are toes.
or is it? Well, he's a robot. Maybe he doesn't have toes underneath. Maybe he actually just has the shoe. Maybe the shoe is his foot. You think about that? Alright.
It could be like. Have you seen Body with a Chance of Meatball?
No. Well, I have. I just haven't. It's been a while.
The first like scene, I think it was.
Oh, he permanently gets. He permanently has that spray on shoe stuck to his foot. He has like a really hard time getting it off. I was like that. He might. We didn't think about that.
Just put it on one shoe.
Well, they couldn't get it off that one foot, so now he just has it. It's just stuck there. Should I be bloody or should I be rainbow? Rainbow or bloody? Rainbow. Gold, he said I looked awful. Hold on, I forgot something. I forgot the most important part of my look. Get ready, get ready. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's the most important part of my look. Exactly. It should be bubble girl. Bubble girl. Actually, so I don't like this head, but we could, in theory, we could just give him a little crown. You could just have a little crown. Anyway. To be fair, you can't say it's stuck on the customization. You don't start with any customization. you have to find and unlock the customization. They're not hard to get though, to be fair. Most of them you can either buy with iridium or find them while fighting stuff. So. Alright. It's time for a stealth mission. Yeah. Well, if you... Yeah.
I really should have. But even still, I still want to see, like, is it a movie or a TV?
It's a movie.
Yay.
A lot of the fans are really upset about the casting though. Which I don't think it really matters. Borderlands has always been a comedy series. I don't know why people are acting like it's always been mainly focused on the comedy, the story and the comedy, right? That's been the main focus. And so I don't get why people are so upset with one of the tallest characters in the game, Roland, being played by Kevin Hart. I don't get it. I think it's funny. Roland is canonically a really tall guy. He's taller than Handsome Jack. To be fair, it's not hard. Handsome Jack's 5'8". He's short. No, I'm kidding. But Roland is like, I think he's like 6 foot. He's a super soldier. and and people are really upset that he's played by Kevin Hart in the movie, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. It really don't matter. I think Lilith and Tannis' casting is really good. Moxie looks great. Marcus also looks really good. The only one I really don't really understand fully is Tiny Tina. Tiny Tina's casting. Oh, actually no. I'm actually really mad. Not about the casting for Krieg, but the fact that they put Krieg in the movie and they didn't have him talk. Krieg is one of the deepest, most... I'll be honest with you. Krieg is one of the most psychologically deepest part of this game. In fact, I would say in this game, like in Borderlands 3, he has one of the saddest DLCs. His DLC is super depressing and sad. Or not really depressing, but it just makes you cry. It's a really emotionally driven DLC. And then they turn him into a mute character that just makes grunts and noises and doesn't do anything fun. The whole point of... Okay, let me explain Krieg's lore to you. Krieg's lore is that he is a psycho with the mind of a normal person. So if you don't know, psychos are mentally broken to the point that they... Okay, so how to explain this? So psychos are mentally broken to the point where they are not able to react to things in a normal, sane way. They lose all thought process and are basically they are compared to animals in their thought. They're like speaking animals. They can say things, but they don't understand what they're saying and what it means. So they just say random things most of the time. They can understand other humans, but they don't understand that the words they say that come out of their mouth have meaning. And oftentimes, they don't always understand other humans, but they can. They have their own language basically, which it sounds very similar to English, but it isn't English. It's like broken English, I guess. But like they say words, but the words are weird and they're not where they're supposed to be. And that's the main gimmick of Krieg, is that, whenever he talks, he does mean things. You just don't really understand it because of what he's actually saying, what you're hearing. So, but Krieg's another really, really important part of Krieg is that he is sane. He has that sane side of him still. But his body and his words are controlled by the bloodthirsty psychopath side of him. But inside of him, he is able to kind of talk with that psycho side of himself and try to convince it to listen to him. That psycho side of himself understands him. It just doesn't. The sane side of him allows him to understand normal human speech in the way that other psychos really can't. So it adds like a depth to his character. He's also hot as fuck. That's all I have to tell you. He's hot as fuck. He is the most important detail. He's hot as fuck and has a really nice voice. But yeah, he is canonically, though I do have bad news. You could, but do not ship yourself with him because he is already happily in a relationship. They are the most wholesome straight couple I've ever seen in anything ever. Oh my god, they're okay. I don't understand. Like, I know media doesn't like making couples wholesome in any way, but they are the most wholesome couple. They are like genuinely good for each other and in love. It's great. It's like a whole thing. We'll meet her in the base game. We'll meet her in the base game. Her name's Maya. She is not here yet. We don't meet her yet. We meet her like halfway through not like 1/3 into the game. But yeah, let's go. She's also. Technically, he's on a DLC, but he's not real. He's dead because he's the main villain of Borderlands 2. Of course, he's dead. Yeah, he's the main villain of Borderlands 2. So. He's funny as shit. Do not get me wrong. Everything that man says is hilarious. He is absolutely I love his voice actor because his voice actor actually just knows the character better than anyone. And he is actually just so fun. He is actually such a fun guy. I think what I've heard is that some of his lines in Borderlands 2 were improv. Not all of them, but some of them were improvised, and I think it makes his writing a lot better. Have you heard any of his dialogue? Like, what dialogue have you heard of Handsome Jack? Have you heard any dialogue of him, or do you just know?
What is it? I heard the story. I think it's the spoon story.
Oh, the spoon story?
I heard some of. I did hear some of his dialogue, and I was like,
Yeah. So that's the spoon story, and that's like towards the end of the game, and it's basically him saying, "You guys are, you villains are ruthless and persistent, but I'll always win." And that's the whole point of the story, but it's really just filled with him laughing his ass off. He has like a hero complex that he is the hero of the story and stuff, and he's and he's very much like a horrible person. There's a lot that he does in the second game, such as basically his daughter is a siren, which sirens are females. There are only 7 sirens in the universe at any time. They're always females, but basically they're women who have really strong powers. Basically, they're really powerful. Lilith right here is a siren. She's a siren. She's great. We love her. You can know they're a siren because they have tattoos. Yeah, but he basically from the day, so his daughter, you find that out in this game actually, but his daughter killed her mom, and his wife, because she is a siren and does not know how to control her powers because she was 7. Okay, she was 7, didn't know how to control her powers, and accidentally killed her mom. And so he instead of, grieving in a normal way, he basically turned her into an AI. He chained her up and locked her in a room, locked her to a chair, and basically said, "You are gonna have all control over the AI in Hyperion." And when we meet her in the game, she is being used, her power is being drained to charge a vault key, which is basically how you open the door to the vaults, basically. They're how you open vaults, right? Which is really important, and it's what he wants to do. So he's, draining power from her constantly, for multiple days, multiple months, probably, draining this power from her constantly and not letting her have any break, pumping her full of iridium and all this stuff, and doing a horrible thing. It's basically experimenting on his own daughter. All because she made a mistake, because she was a kid who was given power. That, literally all that happened. That is the entire reason. But he has some of the fun, he isn't a bad person by any means. I think how to explain this? He is a bad person, but he doesn't realize he's a bad person, He thinks that what he's doing is morally right, and he's really a deep character, but he's hilarious. Oh my god, is he funny. He is absolutely hilarious. He hit one of the opening dialogue that he has with you is he's like, "Hey, what's up? God, these pretzels suck. Anyway, how are you?" One of the first thing he says to you is he interrupts himself. This isn't the first thing he says, but one of the first things that you really hear from him where he actually is actually talking to you in a way that is friendly, even just friendly sounding, because he's a really charismatic character, is he's him saying, "God, these pretzels suck," and then he proceeds to follow that up with, "Oh, I just bought a horse made out of diamonds." I don't mean a statue or anything. It's a literal living horse made from diamonds. And then he says, "I don't know if I should call it piss or brains in honor of you."
I remember that. I still remember the tiny horse that's made out of diamonds.
Yeah, it's not tiny. It's his pony, but he ends up naming it Butt Stallion.
Butt Stallion.
Yeah. he ends up naming it Battalion, and actually she becomes a really popular character in the spin-off series and the spin-off games and series Wonderlands. She is the queen of she's the queen of the Wonderlands. She rules over the Wonderlands with a diamond hoof and kindness in her heart. She is considered like the sweetest character, and she's always been queen in those games. And because one of them is a DLC. So one of the games is technically originally was a DLC, so it's really short. But you can get the game version of it. But then there's also the full game that they made, which is still short, but it's technically more of a game than the DLC is. And Wonderlands it's just a really interesting. It's just Tiny Tina from Borderlands 2. Basically, Tiny Tina is all you really need to know about Tiny Tina is that she's a really fun character. That is called the world. She is deemed the world's deadliest 13-year-old. She likes explosives. She's super fun. Super fun. Dark backstory, but she's super fun otherwise. And she's lovely. And but this Wonderlands is her D&D campaign. It's not called D&D in this universe. It's called Bunkers and Badasses. But it's the exact same concept as D&D. You sit around a table rolling dice with pre-made characters, if that makes sense. But yeah, and it is a super fun thing. It's super fun series, honestly. But yeah, so that's like that whole thing. But yeah, Handsome Jack. I should stop being ADHD brain. Handsome Jack. If you can't tell, this is my favorite series, by the way. This is my special interest of all time. But Handsome Jack, he is not a good, morally good character, but he's a very well-written villain. For what he is, he's a very well-written villain. In fact, there is a game it's a part of the main series, technically, but it's also kind of a spin-off game. I don't know how to explain it. It's called the pre-sequel. And it takes place on Pandora's moon, Elpis. We're on this planet that we're on in this game is Pandora. Well, we're not gonna stay on Pandora, but right now we're on Pandora. Pandora is Elpis is Pandora's moon. If that's all you need to know. But okay, what am I saying? Okay, sorry, I'm being autistic and silly. But Handsome Jack, there's in the pre-sequel. Let me explain all the games to you, cause we'll just go through a rundown of all the games. You ready? You ready for an info dump about all the games? Are you ready? You need to learn about all the games, buddy. Ready? Sorry, I'm being silly. You there? Did you die? I'm sorry. Feline? Get it. Hello? Did I die? Hello? Hello? Feline? Hello? Feline? Did you... What happened? Did I get too ADHD brain? Someone fall asleep while I was yapping again. What happened? Feline? Hello? Hello? Hold on. Let me message them, see if they could hear me. Maybe they just can't hear me. Feline? Hello? Pokes with stick. Was I yapping too much? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm too much of a yapper, man. Okay, if I... Hello? Feline? Okay, hold on. Give me a second so I can leave. And then see if they will notice that and then I can rejoin. Did that wake you? I don't know what happened. Feline? Okay, I think you might have fallen asleep while I was yapping. I feel bad. I mean, make him fall asleep. Was I that bullying? I don't think I was boring. I think I was quite comfy because of stuff. I think I'll wake up. Hello? Feline? Yapping about Borderlands lore. Probably too much, to be honest.
Here's one of those shock skags now. Get its spine.
Okay, before I finish this quest up, and then I'll go. Oh, I just realized I forgot to grab those pistols. Shit. That is, I'll be fine. I'm only a little dumb. It's okay. I got lucky. I got our Jacobs early, so I didn't really notice. Fuck. It's okay. I'm not completely dumb. I mean, I get, but shh, don't tell me that. Why, Gibby? Okay, my mirrors are headed out of there. They fell asleep. I showed you fishy.
Okay, now install the spine. That bandit spine's not actually gonna work. I just wanted some payback because those bastards broke my machine. Still, I appreciate your dedication to capitalism. You've already got a shock skag spine. Try that. It will work much better, I promise. Well done, Vault Hunter. Now you have access to my vast array of murderous wares in a no convenient location. And as an added thank you for dishing out some vengeance on those filthy bandits, let me open up my secret stash for you. Who says payback doesn't pay, huh? Good hunting!
Okay now. Let's real quick.
You're a terrible negotiator. One more satisfied customer. I'm sure.
Alright, I'll stop the